We want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Touring and Cruises. Here's something you might not know. Booking with a travel advisor doesn't cost you anything. Disney pays them after you travel. You'll pay the same price you see online, but Touring and Cruises adds an enhanced level of service. Their expert advisors watch for discounts and apply them automatically even after you book. And it's not just Disney. They can help with cruises, Universal, and all kinds of vacations. Whether you want help planning it all or just someone in your corner if plans change, they're here to help. And yes, they'll wait on hold with Disney 4 hours, so you don't have to. So when you're ready to plan your next trip, head to touringandcruises.com and tell them Rope Drop Radio sent you. Now, let's rope drop.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. I am Doug McKnight here with Lauren Shields. And Lauren, you have busy times afoot now as things ramped up.
Yes, we had a swim meet on Saturday. So it was just for Lily, which is our youngest swimmer. It was only her second swim meet ever.
Oh.
But it went
well.
You
sure you wanted another swimmer? You couldn't talk her out of it, huh?
I know.
I'm joking. Go swim, kid.
She fought us on joining for a long time. And then finally she had a friend do it. And then she's like, I'll do it. And then now she loves it because she's like, oh, I'm actually really good at this. So I was like, yeah, but no, she did great. And then we're into like the fall concert. So we had choir concert tonight. And then I think we have a band one next week. So it's all starting.
So when they get in high school, you don't have to worry about those fall band concerts because you're so busy marching around. Like we have 2 more contests. So 2 more Saturdays devoted to high school marching band. But
then when do they do their concerts?
They'll do a December concert. There's no fall concert in high school band because everything's
so it's like winter
all about
and
marching.
spring, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they'll do like a March concert and a May concert, and then they'll have district music contests in like April mixed in there for concert band.
Too. Yeah, I figured out what those were this year or last year because of choir for Blue.
Yep.
It's a whole thing. Like I don't know. I didn't do band or choir in high school, so it's all new to me.
Yeah, so it's busy. Hopefully all the hard work. Marching band is that type 2 fun where you work really hard from like, July until October for the payoff. Yeah. But it's good. It teaches the kids a lot. They learn a lot about themselves, about how to work with other people, how to, be middle management, so to speak, if you're, a section leader or something like that. And a lot of life skills going on. So that's good. And then it's right into the thick of speech season. We don't give them a day off. Like, let's go, guys.
Did you guys start speech?
Yeah, we've this is second week of practice. So,
so you guys are busy.
Yeah, I got back from the school just an hour ago from practice. Went to worked all day, then went to speech practice. Now I'm here with you.
Oh, recording. Yeah.
Yes. And I do it all for the patrons, Lauren.
Yes.
All for the patrons.
I know that you do. We have a new Patreon this week. So thank you to Bronwyn Taylor. She joined at the beach club level. So thank you. Please. Well, first of all, thank you to all of our Patreons. We appreciate all your support. Mm-hmm. But please come check us out at patreon.com for our weekly bonus after shows where we talk unfiltered. Doug covers the Disney news once a week, which I loved your news this week. I actually listened to it.
Yeah.
Your title?
What did you love about it?
Your title.
Okay.
Death, taxes, and Disney price hikes.
Death, taxes, and Disney. Yes. It was a very not exciting news cycle, right?
It wasn't, but the title cracked me up because I was like, those are for all the sure things in life, right? Like that's just going to happen. But also we do a $25 Disney gift card raffle quarterly. So please come join us and check us out at patreon.com.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, patrons. It's a great way to support the show. We really appreciate it. It's what's allowed us to dabble into video because we keep finding new things we have to pay for every week with that adventure. Don't we?
We do.
Like, thank you, patrons. You're what's getting us on YouTube. Go check us out on YouTube and all the reels. Lauren, you've been doing a fantastic job with that. And we blowing up on TikTok. It's just.
Well, we were doing good. And then you said something and then it squashed it.
Down. Well, I mean, that's probably because kids aren't at school anymore watching us on TikTok. So
I don't know if the kids are watching us.
I've had several high schoolers say, I was scrolling through TikTok and then I saw your face. And I'm not sure how to take it when they say it that way,
Yeah, is
but
that
that's
good
how
or bad?
3 different kids have said it that way. And then I saw your face. I'm like, oh, well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Hopefully you liked it and
Oh.
subscribed. I don't know. Anyway, another great way to support the show is by leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review and we will read it on air and love you forever. This week's 5-star review, Incredibly Magical by Krista.L. I don't think I had to pronounce the dots. They're just periods, probably, because
But you
Krista
did.
L was taken. Yeah. All right. From someone who loves traveling to Disney with our kids, this is such a great podcast for tips and tricks. Thanks for being so informative and entertaining. 2 hearts emojis.
Oh,
Mm.
2 hearts. I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the 2 heart emoji. It's not 2 hearts. It's like
Oh.
medium-sized heart and little heart. 2 hearts.
Oh. I'll take that. Emojis are
I
good.
don't. Yeah. There you go. Thank
Well,
you,
thank you.
Krista L.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, today we are going to talk all about EPCOT and a keep, refurbish, and replace strategy. So, we'll be doing that after this break. Hey, Nebraska rope droppers. Getting to the magic just got easier. The Lincoln Airport now offers nonstop flights to Orlando twice a week on Breeze Airways. Every Wednesday and Saturday. Skip the layovers and get straight to Mickey faster than ever. I've flown Breeze myself. It's a great experience with one of the youngest fleets in the sky, flying only Airbus A220s. So next time you're planning a Disney vacation, start at Lincoln Airport, your shortcut to the magic. And welcome back. It is time to decide whether we're keeping an attraction or restaurant or thing. We're going to refurbish such a thing, or we're just going to straight up replace it. Some things just got to go. And there's going to be things, this is the disclaimer, we have made pairings of 3. So it's not like just we're throwing out our favorites and we say what we want to do. No, we made arbitrary rules to make it hard on ourselves, didn't we, Lauren?
You threw in the rules. I had it the easy way.
You had it the easy way, which really doesn't make for great radio. So the disclaimer here is that we love Disney. There's going to be things we're going to say need to be refurbished or replaced today that we love.
It's
Just
true.
know that. We're forcing our hand on a few. There's one where all 3 of them are keeps, right? But I don't know.
Are there? I feel like in each one I could. Okay, we'll see.
If you
So I was
have
like,
to, though, I mean, there's
Yeah.
one that's kind of, yeah. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the first one. Lauren will do the next one. We'll take turns. All right, Lauren. The first pairing of 3. It's not really a pairing if it's 3. It's a set of
a
3.
trio.
The first trio.
There you
if
go.
you will. Spaceship Earth, Mission Space, green and orange, right? The whole building.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Reminder, all these things are in EPCOT, and they're all in former Future World. All right,
This
what are
is
you
true.
keeping?
Well, you threw me a nice little softball here. So Guardians you have to keep. It's
Okay.
fantastic. Well, now I don't know what you're going to say because you get sick on that ride. So
Okay, well, my keep, we'll do our keep, our
Yeah,
refurbish
what's
and
your
replace,
keep?
right? So my keep, I understand it's a theme park. It has to function as a theme park. It needs to appeal to everybody, not just me. There are some people that think theme parks should just appeal to them. I am not those people. So I'm going to keep Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind because it's a fantastic roller coaster. I've attempted to ride it. And it didn't go so good. But
Yeah.
you got to keep it. It's brand new. It's doing its job. It's sucking people in. It's making bank for shareholders on individual lightning lanes, which as a shareholder, what else do we got going on for Disney right now? Let's be honest. To that point, I think the upcoming movie slate is fantastic. It might be a good time to get in, but it's just
Oh,
me.
are you
Right,
okay? Some
I'm
trader
predicting.
tips there.
Yeah, and it's not insider. There's a total outsider, and I
It
don't
is-
Wall Street, but
Oh,
don't take my financial advice. Please
I'm
don't.
not sure this is advice people listen to the podcast for.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. All right, so I'm going to keep Guardians. I feel like that one's simple. Which one are you refurbishing?
Spaceship Earth.
Okay, you know it's about to open with a refurbishment, but I think
Yeah.
it's smaller scale refurbishment, right?
Right. I would like a big refurb. I love this ride. My family does not. They would prefer we skip it. I've dragged Michelle on it a couple times too when I
She
was in the
doesn't
parks
like
with
it
her.
either.
She takes a nap. Hmm. So I've learned. But they need like new vehicles. I don't love the screen touch thing. I could do without that. And then at the end, like nothing really happens. Something should happen at the end without the screens. I don't really know what I want it to be refurbished to. Is that part of the game that I didn't
A
prepare
little
for?
bit. I mean, we don't have to, but like, I mean, throw something out there.
So new ride vehicles, I love most of it. Just the end, like where you just sit in the dark and nothing really happens while they figure out your screen is annoying.
Yeah.
So
So,
I don't
you
know
know
what they
what?
should put there, but something.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing with refurbish Spaceship Earth, right? We're on the same page. I feel like we need a couple more scenes. Maybe
Yeah.
give me a couple scenes on the way down. There's lots of room to work with. I do like the screens and the interactiveness of it. I think we're supposed to be getting new screens in this refurbishment. So that's what the permits have said. We don't know where. We'll find out very, very soon, like in a week or so, right? I don't know if the new screens are in the vehicle or if they're in the displays. So we'll see
Why do you
what
need a
happens.
screen? Like what
I
you
like
think?
the
Really?
variations. Like I can pick different stuff each time. It's entertaining. I like my face being on there when I wearing something goofy or something. I don't mind
I don't need
that.
it. It annoys
I
me.
don't
Like
mind that.
it's annoying. I press buttons really fast to make it go away.
Do you ever get on the ride and hit like German and listen to the whole ride in German or anything like
No,
that?
that but I why would I do that? I love
Try it
listening
next
to
time.
really?
Try it.
I
Just throw
like
it in another language.
the
It'll be
English.
the longest ride you're ever on.
Thank you.
Just
Oh,
try
thank
it.
you.
If you've been on a few times, I've done French and like, you know,
Did you understand any of it?
not most of it,
No.
but I used to do better than I do now. Like my French comprehension is just like there's a bell curve from when you finish taking class and don't use it, and I'm at that
Right.
bottom of that
Yeah.
curve. Like I count to 10 every day at work for kids, right? So
Yeah.
I should clarify. I offer when I count kids' teeth. I don't need to count them. I know how many teeth are there, but it distracts them. It gets them thinking while I'm doing the exam, right? And I count their upper teeth, and I'm like, well, how many do you think are on the bottom? Should I count them in English, Spanish, or French? And they almost always pick French because it's weird, right? They don't hear
Yeah.
French very often. They're used to hearing Spanish and English, so I do a lot of counting in French to 10, man, and then sometimes to 12. But boy, you hit 13, it gets rusty. So there you go.
Oh,
So
I
every now
won't.
and then, throw it in French to refresh.
No, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. What are we replacing and how?
Man, you always ask me the how. I just pick what I need to pick. Well, we're getting rid of Mission Space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's horrible. I don't know. I really don't know many people that write it anymore. I know there's some people that still love it and they are probably screaming at us right now for getting rid of it, but very few. Anything. It either really makes you sick or nothing happens in the ride. Like they miss the whole
Yeah.
window of having something go in between. And I feel like the ship has sailed because at this point, this is pretty dated.
Yeah. It is what it is at this point. And there's so many things they could do space wise that
Yeah.
come on. Or just bring Horizons back. Just
I
saying.
wouldn't mind that, but I don't think that's what they're going to do.
No, they're never going to do something that popular. Yeah, Horizon's coming back with like a new twist, new technology would be really cool.
That would be super neat. And you'd have all the like hardcore Epcot kids, right? Because that
Oh,
was like our generation when it opened.
yeah.
That
I
would be
mean,
cool.
being able to pick your ending in Horizons was like, what? This
Yeah.
ride changes for me? Right?
Yeah.
And so now that's no big deal. But back then in the 80s, it was like, oh, this is the best ride I've ever
That was
ridden.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, replace that. Anything space themed. There's so many ways we could go space wise. Like, it is the final frontier. We can do better. We
Especially
don't need a thrill
now.
ride. It doesn't need to be thrilling.
I wouldn't mind if it were thrilling, but you're right. We don't need it because you got Test Track and you got Guardians up
Right.
there. Like,
It's
it could
okay.
use something a little bit chiller.
Not a human centrifuge.
No, we don't need to do that.
So, all right.
All right.
Lauren, you take the next one away
one.
here.
So your options are Living with the Land, Seas with Nemo and Friends, and Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yes. This is a hard one. Not really. I'm gonna keep Living with the Land. It's fine the way it is. Would I bring the narrator back in a perfect world? Sure, but that's expensive, and I understand that. What are you keeping?
I'm also keeping Living with the Land. I was concerned you were not going to because you think at Christmas time they get all their decorations from Target.
Maybe Home Depot. I don't know. I don't have sources. Lauren, that's all it is. It's putting
This
up
hurts
lights.
my heart when you say
There's like
this.
a sand snowman. Other than that, it's just off a shelf. They're like, hey, make a Target run. And
Okay, so
no, it's
listeners,
true.
don't listen to Doug. Every year they add to it, and there's more things, and
Because
it's
they
really
go
fun.
back to Target and get more stuff, Lauren.
Well, you kept it, so you must kind of like it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't like riding Living with the Land in the dark, though. Like, I like it during the daytime where it's in its full glory of the sun coming through the greenhouse. Living in the Land at night just seems weird to me. So,
What about during Christmas at night? Because that's the
still
best time
weird.
to go.
Yeah, right. So I don't like it I'm in a greenhouse. I want it to be bright and sunny. So it's weird that it's dark, but then there's lights and then it's special. All right, what are you? Oh,
Yes,
I
you
have to
are.
go first. I'm gonna refurbish Journey into Imagination with Figment. All right, we're gonna refurbish that. We're gonna make it Inside Out with Figment. Figment was in Inside Out, so it's all canon. It works.
Oh, that's so true.
He was in the movie, right? So let's do it. Let's get it done. The movie's made $1 billion twice. There's a third one, tentatively scheduled. Let's time it out to come out with that. You can record audio when you record the third movie, all that jazz. Yes, did they decide not to pay the actors to do the voices in the second movie? Sure. But, for the most part, they were back. It was different time at Disney when they were making Inside Out 2, right? There was a lot of recording when everything was going straight to Disney Plus, and financially the movies weren't getting the same money, so that's where they cut the corner. At least they didn't cut the corner on the animation like they did Moana 2, which was painfully obvious. So I think we're done cutting those corners in the animation now. I think
so.
Back to full speed post-COVID, post not having theaters at all. So Inside Out is going to be a refurb for Journey of Imagination. So it's going to be Inside Out with Figment.
That is perfect. I actually really like that idea.
You're welcome.
I was also going to pick that as my refurb.
Oh, okay.
So I showed my girls, and it might have been after we saw Inside Out 2 because they love Figment. And I showed them an old video, like footage of the original ride, and they're like, "Where's that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's what it used to look like." And they thought it was at a different Disney park. They were shocked. And I was like, "No, it used to be this really cool ride." And then they dumbed it down. And they were just so disappointed. So why they haven't fixed that, I don't know. All the kids love Figment. And I didn't even think about shoehorning Inside Out 2 or 3, I guess. But that would fit great.
Yeah.
So kudos. Doug came up with a good idea.
Get it done. It's not a super original idea. It's been tossed around for 5-6 years,
that
right?
One, but that's a good one.
But like the second movie made $1 billion. That should be enough to get the ball rolling.
It did. And I was worried about it because they cut those voice actors, but the storyline was so good that it did well. That's what you need. You just need that
transition into high school. Everybody's done that, right?
Yeah.
So no matter how old you are, unless you are currently doing that, you're gonna like the movie. That you lost that, the 14-year-old girl audience was not a fan, right? Same thing with Turning Red. There was a group of girls that were like, that movie's
Yes.
horrible, a little too close to home, right?
Yeah.
So I remember the first Inside Out, Riley was the same age as Sam, and we came out of there. Everybody's like, "Ah, it was great," and Sam's like, "Was it? I don't know," because little too close to home, right? On the coming of
Yeah.
age, when you are that age, you don't recognize it.
100%.
So I
Oh,
was hoping Inside Out 2 was just going to be a continuation on the exact same timeline, and Riley was going to be going to college, but that's a
well,
whole different movie.
maybe that's the third movie. Time
That
will
would be
tell.
fantastic. That's
So
a different rating.
we're cutting C's with Nemo and friends.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to cut that ride with this. So you're gonna still have to replace it. Like, we're not getting rid of the aquarium, right? So it's just time that just clear it out, replace that ride with something.
Does that hurt you though? Because that's the dental
Yeah,
jokes. I
you know
thought you might
what?
hold on to it for the dentist jokes.
It's one little starfish here that I have my little starfish. I'm okay. So
Yeah, I don't hate like the C's, or I don't hate Nemo. Like
but you
sometimes
have
you
to
just
pick
want.
one.
I know that's what I would pick too. I agree, and I don't know what they would replace that with. It's just the one thing that's nice about it in Epcot is that it's like usually a walk on, and
Mm-hmm.
even if it's not, the queue's so long that by the time you walk it, it's a
Oh,
walk on.
quarter mile. I've grabbed a lightning lane one time just because I was like
To
walking
cut
up to it, and I'm
steps.
like, it saves me a half mile of walking
Yeah,
through
it's a
that queue.
long queue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I can't get rid of Figment or Living with the Land. I did not
So
know I had all this love for Epcot, so I'm kind of impressed.
yeah, you're kind of like anti Epcot when we were planning this, and I don't know about that, Lauren.
I'm a Magic Kingdom girl, but I guess I have some love for Epcot.
All right. Now on to more important topics. Food. We're gonna do a little counter service. Keep, refurbish, replace. Connections Eatery, Smokehouse BBQ back in the American Adventure, and Cantina de San Ángel, the counter service in Mexico, which is right outside of La Hacienda there. The first thing you hit to the right has outdoor seating, and during lunch, you can go inside and eat inside the sit down restaurant, La Hacienda. A lot of people don't realize that. Even when they're there, they're sitting outside all crowded together. Go inside, air conditioned and empty. So, which one are you keeping out of these? Not changing a thing.
I'm going to keep Connections.
Okay.
It's new, it's big, it's got air conditioning. Starbucks is right on the other side of it. It has, we're the basic eaters, right? Like me and my
You
girls.
are.
So, like, it's got the pizza, the burgers, the fries.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty happy there. What are
Okay.
you
Well,
keeping?
I'm keeping Smokehouse. So the Regal Eagle Smokehouse for me. And I would roll back their menu to add a few more things back, but it's dumbed down. It's got its burgers and stuff now for you picky eaters. But it's pretty darn good for fast food barbecue, in my opinion. And I enjoy it. It's flavorful. It's not going to win any awards anywhere. Don't get me wrong,
No.
barbecue fanatics, but it does the job, and I'm going to keep it as is. All right. So what are you refurbishing then?
Well, I'm gonna change my answer last second here.
Oh,
I'm going to refurbish La Cantina de San Ángel
okay.
because I just realized we can make it cocoa themed,
Yeah, that's a good
right?
refurbishment.
And then maybe me and my picky eaters would go in there.
Yeah.
They have to dumb down the menu. I mean, it's pretty dumbed down right now, right? Like I feel like I go there
I'll
with
discuss
Michelle.
the menu in a moment.
I don't ever eat there unless I'm with Michelle because I know it's easier for her to find gluten-free things there.
Yeah.
But I just thought that would be a way to kind of spruce it up. And they need cocoa somewhere, and I don't want them to get rid of Three Caballeros, so just insert it here.
Hmm. That's a
Yeah.
good refurbishment. It's a good refurbishment. Okay. I'm going to refurbish Connections Eatery. And when I refurbish it, they have all this vertical space. The electric umbrella used to have an upstairs. Give me my upstairs back. Seating's a premium during peak times in there, right? Between Starbucks and the food, it can get hairy finding a seat. Give me an upstairs, Disney. Refurbish. That's all I want. Just give me that.
I was
Not
wondering what you were going to refurb because it's so new. But yeah, and upstairs, I could see that. It does get busy in the middle of the
it
day.
needs a little extra seating at peak times, and that would do it. That would do it.
Yeah.
All right, what are you replacing?
I'm apparently getting rid of the Smokehouse BBQ. RIP. Sorry.
Yeah, put the fork in the barbecue. It's done.
I don't know what I would. I was like, what's in the American Pavilion? So what do you put there? More burgers? Like,
What was there before? Like,
I
what
love
was
the
it?
Sam Eagle. I don't know. Throw in some more Muppets.
I mean, it's already Muppets. Can't fix Muppets with Muppets.
I know. I just had a good idea for San and Jill. And I don't know. We ate there over the summer. It was fine. Like I would eat there again, but I don't think I would like.
But you got to
I
replace it.
wouldn't be
So
upset if I didn't. So I had to pick something. So it's gone, and it's gonna be more Muppet themes with more burgers. Very different.
back to the Liberty Inn, right? The burgers and
Yeah.
fries and chicken strips. Old dependable back there in America for all the picky eaters. You can work your way through the world showcase of, flavor and then get to America and have the chicken strips. When Liberty Inn, we ate there a lot when the kids were little because that's where you could get the mac and cheese and the chicken strips. So
Sometimes the mac and
makes
cheese is
perfect
hard
sense
to
for you.
find in Epcot. Yeah. Not gonna lie. All right.
So
Shall we move on?
we should. I don't really want to though, but I have to replace. I haven't replaced anything yet.
Oh, sorry. Replace
Yeah,
something.
I have to
I
replace
got
the
ahead.
Mexican restaurant, which would be replaced with another Mexican restaurant, right? Because it's in the Mexico Pavilion, so there's not really an
You can't
option.
do anything else. Yeah.
No.
So what are you doing for it?
But so the menu. Let's start. So there's empanadas on the kid menu. Those are fantastic. The rest of the food, it's off a Cisco truck. Like, right? The cheese that they use for their nachos is the same cheese that we use in our high school concession stand. Why do I know this? I've seen the deliveries, right? They deliver it right there. The Cisco guy pushing it, everything. At least disguise it for me. Let me believe it's from Mexico. So I would love something a little more authentic that they actually tried. Like just
Yeah.
try. Try to be not off a Cisco truck. That's my replace. Replace with actual Mexican food and not number one distributor in America of restaurant food that's all flash frozen and you just heat it up.
Well, now I kind of want to eat the empanadas because I actually like
They're
empanadas.
good. I've gotten the kids menu empanadas multiple times. But
That's a good tip.
yeah, like you said, Michelle can eat there because you can get the corn chips
Yeah.
and corn tortillas and
Yeah, it's an easy thing for her to go
yeah,
to.
gluten-free people survive on Mexican food. All right, let's move on. It is your turn, I believe.
Yeah, so we have the three movies in World Showcase: Reflections of China, the 360 movie, Canada Far
Mhm.
and Wide, and in France we have Impressions of France, de France.
Yeah, you can tell them how I originally wrote this in the outline, though.
China movie, Canada movie, France movie, which is why I was having a hard time skipping your part and stumbling over
Which,
my words.
which is how people know them as, right? Let's go to the Canada movie. Nobody says Canada Far and Wide 360, but it's good to know so you can find it on a map. All right. So which one of these three movies am I keeping? I kind of want to keep the China movie because it's so old. It's hilarious. Like
I've never made it into the China movie because what happens when I go in these movies, I'm going to vomit.
you just look one direction. I can do it. You're gonna be fine.
There is something, it's so funny to me that you get motion sickness on all these rides and I do totally fine on them. And I agree, this is a weird motion sickness thing.
That
But when I
is.
go there and my brain feels like I should be moving with the camera
Mm-hmm.
and my body isn't, I feel so sick. So I end up just
Uh,
looking down and not at anything.
mm,
And I learned this the hard way. Like I thought it was a fluke thing and then went and saw I did Canada, saw France. It was a whole thing.
well,
So the China movie, how old is this China movie?
oh,
Pretty old.
it's
Like
like the
80s.
original something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing. Alden and I went once, just the two of us, and we just giggled the whole time. So, and
Oh,
not because it was funny on purpose.
okay.
Yep. So I want to keep it for that nostalgia. All right, what are you
Oh,
keeping?
So I'm going to keep the Canada movie because it has the Canadian
Yeah,
actors in it.
yeah,
Who's
it's
in it? I
new.
can't remember
Martin
because I was
Short,
looking down.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Martin
and
Short.
like Catherine O'Hara, right?
Yeah, something like that. Well, it's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, it's newer.
So I'm going to
So
keep it just for the because I enjoyed the actors and I was not expecting to see them when I was in there, and that was great.
there you go. All right. So I will refurbish Impressions to France. I think France would really benefit from an updated thing. It's like China, it's ancient, but like we can go film France without a lot of red tape, where it's hard to make a new China movie. They were in the process, and then China said, not so fast. Like it's basically made, but the Chinese government, I think, stopped it at some point, and it's been a whole thing. Where France, like, let's just fix that. Like, and I think France tourism really should just get the money and find it, because it would be like this moves tourism, these movies. Like it's crazy to think, but it really does. And France is missing out big time, in my opinion. And they just need to update it. It'd be cool showing clips of the Tour de France where they wear helmets instead of no helmets, right? Like things like that. And
It's
yeah,
dated.
it's
Yeah, you
really
can tell
bad.
by the cars and the clothes. I totally remember that.
Yeah.
And like this is pre Disneyland Paris. Like they could throw
Yeah.
some of that in there. Just
Right.
if you, yeah, like
So many
sell your
things.
own product, right?
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would refurbish that. I just think that's
Okay.
an easy thing for them to fix. And I would even try to go sit through it. And I would at least once
All right.
if they
I'm going to
redid.
replace the Canada movie. I don't need a Canada movie. I'm good. Seen it, been there. I don't know. Put a hockey rink in. I don't know. Maybe a real bar. That would be something. So many things you could do in Canada. Just just find something totally different. They this is how great the movie is. They shut it down for part of the year and put food and wine stuff in there. Right?
Yeah.
Like, come on, Canada. So clearly, I just gut it, do something different with it. Maybe make it a real theater so Lauren can go and sit. I don't know.
Right. Well, I can sit in the France movie and I still get sick. That was
Well, that's because it's
I,
so old, it makes you vomit.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't sit through those movies. Well, apparently I'm getting rid of China because I had to cut something.
Yep, got to cut one of them.
If we're just playing this imaginary game, I'm going to put a ride attraction there.
Nice. Yeah.
A
It's where
Mulan
the
ride,
queue goes. It's for the
right?
queue for the big roller coaster behind it.
Exactly. So that's
Perfect.
what I would do.
You're a roller coaster on the Great Wall. Done.
Yes. That
Simple.
would be
Why haven't they
cool.
done that? See how easy that was? Just do it.
Yes.
Done.
Come on, Disney. Let's go.
All right. Okay. On to the next. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. This one's hard. All right. Test track. Frozen, the ride, just to clarify, or the Rat Ride, or Ratatouille's Adventure, or whatever it may be called. So Frozen, Ratatouille, or Test Track. Which one are you keeping as is?
Oh, oh, this is a tough one.
That was the idea.
Yeah, this is a really tough one. Well, okay. I have to ask a question though. We know that they're about to refurb those faces on Frozen. Are we going to count that version
Is
that's
that
coming
really
already?
yeah, is that really a refurbishment? That's just a little plus and up. That's not a refurbishment.
Okay, so I'm going to
That's
keep
not big
Frozen.
enough. Okay.
I'm keeping Frozen because I know they're fixing the faces, and that's the only thing I can't stand.
Okay. I'm keeping
So,
Frozen as well, as
oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's I don't know what I would want. I don't care that much about Frozen 2 to like we need Frozen 2 in there, right? Like there's got to be someone that's like we need Frozen 2. But I don't care that much. So we'll keep it as is.
I like Frozen too, but I don't. That right is good as is. I don't think
I
you need to
mean,
add it in there.
maybe if I could get an after show of Lost in the Woods, just work that song
Mm.
in there. That's all I need. Power ballad.
It has some good songs.
It
I think
does.
that's what I like about it. But the ride
But
is really well done, and I think
mhm,
if you have kids that are younger, like my girls loved it when
it's
they were
perfect.
young. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well done. It has a little thrill. Keep it.
All
Okay,
right.
so what's next? I have to
Test track
re-
or rat ride?
for refurb.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's tricky.
Sometime today, Lauren, you got to decide.
I'm going to. I'm going to do something. All right. I'm going to keep. No, I was going to keep. I'm stalling for time because I don't have an answer to this question.
Well, the fact that you didn't keep Test Track, that after your first time on Test Track, you're like, it's the greatest attraction ever.
I didn't say that.
Pretty much. And then the last time you're like, maybe I overhyped that a little bit.
I did. Well, I was honest with my secondary feedback.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to refurb Test Track.
Okay.
And it will become Cars, which is what it should be. Except now I'm confused because what are they doing at Magic Kingdom with the new Cars Land? Are they not doing that 2.0? I'm so confused. But then they kind of make it sound like they're not. So I don't know.
They are and they aren't.
Right?
Yeah. So I don't know. This is a hard one. I want to refurb. I haven't even been on Test Track, so that makes it really hard. So I want to refurb Ratatouille.
Okay.
And update the audio so that it is not the exact same ride as Europe. It's the exact same. So I expected everything in France that was in French would have been in English, and everything in France that was in English would have been in French when they opened it here, but it was not. And I knew it wasn't going to be because Patton Oswalt said, they have not asked me to record anything, which I think is odd. That was his quote as it was getting opened. So it was carbon copy, right? And
yeah.
So that's disappointing. Give me something, just flip the scripts, English and French. I feel like that would be better. Because if you listen, it's like you get the whole story, but it seems flip-flopped language-wise. So that's just me being a curmudgeon.
A little bit, but
if I had never been
would be better
on the original, I wouldn't even know, right? I wouldn't even know to be grumpy. But I have been, and it makes me grumpy.
Yeah. Well, apparently I'm just cutting it altogether.
Bulldoze it, and what are we putting there? You're bulldozing Ratatouille. Bold move, Lauren. Bold move.
What would I put? What else? I like Remy in there. I don't love the ride 100%. I don't like when they the mops throwing water at me. I agree with you. My kids, they stopped asking because we've been on it so many times. But the first time they wrote it, they were like, "What are they saying?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's in French." I don't hate it. I just had to pick something. So that's I wanted the Cars Land, right, and to take over Test Track. So I had to get rid of Ratatouille. What would I feel like there's some little modifications they could make, and that ride would be better. I could also do without the 3D glasses.
How about a Tour de France ride if we're going to bulldoze things? Let's go all in on cycling. Embrace.
No.
Ooh, we go to the French Alps, go bobsledding. I don't know.
That would be better. I don't really like biking. So I wouldn't pick that.
Well, I don't think you'd actually have to bike. It'd be more like, being on the bike over at Hagrid's. You're not really... Well, I guess you wouldn't pedal that bike. How about at ET? You don't actually pedal on the ET ride at Universal, but you're on a bike.
Well, maybe they should do that. Then that would be fun biking. I want ET mixed in with that. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, now we're stretching things, but yeah. So I guess I'm bulldozing Test Track, which is a bold move because probably the second most popular attraction in the park. But so it's the World of Motion, right? That pavilion is about getting from point A to point B. And the disappointing thing about it is it's just about cars. I would like an attraction that involved cars, trains, planes, boats. Like, if we're going to talk about transportation, let's talk about it all. Lots of different ways you could do that. Like, edutain me, Disney. Edutain me. There you go. That's all I have to say. I need to learn a little bit something about a ship and a train at the same time.
Well, that's
not
a
just
lot
cars.
Of modes of transportation you want to learn about at one time.
Why not? Why not?
How are they supposed to take you from a car to a ship? I don't know how they would even do that.
I don't know. That's why they're Imagineers. They can Imagineer it. It's not my job.
You need the car at Disney Springs that turns into a boat.
See, we're already halfway there. Already halfway there. You know what? In planes, there was that one car that converted into an airplane. If you remember
Yeah,
that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's what we need.
Yes. There you go.
All right. All right, next one. Wait, did I do the last one or is it
I
your
think
turn?
I did the last one. I think this one
Okay,
is you.
just double checking. So this time we're going to live entertainment. So we have Jameters, Voices of Liberty. It's the
Lauren, we'll just
Maharaji
say
band, Cobra, right?
Cobra.
Cobra. Cobra.
Cobra. Yes, there you go. The Mariachi band in Mexico. So we have Jameters, which is in the future world, RIP. And they play trash cans basically as drums and other things that janitors would have, but they're called the Jameters because they jam.
Mhm.
Voices of Liberty, which appear back in the American Adventure, in the Rotunda, and our fantastic a cappella group. And then a mariachi band, which is a mariachi band, which I mean, wonderful musicians. All of these groups, fantastic. I'm going to say this
Yeah.
now. They're all keep, but I can't because I made arbitrary rules.
I bet you wish we did my version right now.
Your version would just be like, well, we keep that. We keep that. We keep that.
It wouldn't be as fun. I agree. But
No,
this is a hard one.
no.
These
I
are all
wouldn't.
excellent forms of live entertainment.
Only thing I would change about any of them is to appear more often, which I understand why they don't because they're humans, right? And performing. So I will keep Voices of Liberty because if my wife listens to this and I said anything else, I would be afraid. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm
Voices of
keeping
Liberty.
Voices of Liberty too. I never watched them until I started traveling with you guys there. And now I really enjoy it. They are not to be missed. Fantastic music. I agree. You can't touch that one.
I'm weird. I get made fun of sometimes because I actually enjoy their Disney covers more than their patriotic stuff. I'm not supposed to, right? Like you're supposed to, but I love some of their Disney
I
covers.
do too.
Their version of Touch the Sky, that's the song from Brave. It's awesome.
I've not heard that. That would be
Oh, it's a
really
good one.
good.
It's a good one. Yeah. So Voices of Liberty. I kind of figured that would be unanimous. Now, refurbishment. So, what does refurbishment look like for a musical group? Right? Would be like changing the dynamic of it, changing location, something like that. So, I'm going to do Jameters. I'm going to refurb them. I want to put them on a stage more often, easier to watch. Because right now they're just like in a sidewalk in the way, right?
Yeah.
They have that little stage where they do the Coco stuff, or not Coco, the Madrigal family. Why can't I remember the
And
name?
Kanto.
Encanto. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah. They have that show. Put them on there. Put them somewhere where it's more accessible to more people. They deserve a stage. So I'm going to refurbish the Jameters to make it bigger and better.
Didn't they used to do that during COVID? As we came out of COVID, weren't they on a
When
stage?
there wasn't a stage when it came out of COVID because it was all bulldozed, right?
Oh,
They just
I
didn't
thought
exist
they
for a very long
did.
time.
They didn't. You're right. But I
Yeah.
thought when they came back, they had them on a stage for a while.
That was
I'm
Voices of
remembering it wrong.
Liberty and the Mariachi Cobra. They were in the American Gardens Theater in America.
But not Jameters?
No, it was the two groups back to back to back to back all day long, and it was wonderful. You could go in there, sit in the shade, chill, eat your, funnel cake or whatever you got from the booth in America, and sit and just watch. It was Voice of Liberty. 10 minutes later, Mariachi. 10 minutes later, Voice of Liberty. That was peak EPCOT in my opinion, even though everything else was like halfway.
Yeah.
So that's what you're thinking of. But Jameters weren't in that mix. They weren't back yet.
Okay. Oof. I don't know who to refurb. Just to be different, I think I'm going to refurb the Maharaji band, Cobra. What am I going to refer them to? I'm going to put some shade there because I've watched them and it's been
Oh,
very
it's
hot.
brutal.
And I would love to watch them longer. Like I am more successful when it's December and it's not so hot. I would like to watch them in the summer. We never stop because it's too hot. Like we just need to go get in shade. So I would put them somewhere where there's shade, somewhere in Mexico. Let's build some shade.
So yeah, Marachi in the hot. I think that's on purpose, though, maybe to simulate Mexico.
But I would like to, well, probably, but I would like to enjoy it in the shade.
Or what if they found him a place inside the pyramid?
That would be so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a way to refurbish that. Let's do that.
They could probably fit a little, like a stage in there. It's a big enough.
They could put them
walk
up
in there.
high somewhere, right? So they're up
Yeah.
above. That'd be cool.
That
It
would
would
be
totally
cool.
destroy the ambiance of the ride, which we'll talk about soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna replace Cobre Marachi Band. So I mean, I don't want to, but I have to pick one to replace, and I guess I'm giving them the axe. And I don't know what kind of Mexico music I'm replacing it with, but evidently I have to. So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say.
You pulled a me. You didn't have a new idea.
I don't have an idea because I don't like the idea.
All right. Well,
The trumpet players are fantastic in that group.
they are really good. Yeah. I always enjoy watching them. Well, I am cutting janitors because I had to pick something.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm going to replace them with? Because I would just like to see this all in one area is the janitors who do like they take the water and the brush and they paint like characters.
Okay.
More of that. I just need designs.
More water janitors.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going with drumming janitors to painting janitors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll just get a move on.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. All right, last one. All right, it is sit-down restaurant time. We have San Angel Inn in the Mexico Pavilion, Beer Garden in Germany, and the Rose and Crown in the UK. Which one are you keeping as is?
I'm going to keep San Angel in as is.
Okay.
Which is surprising because,
yeah.
Right? I just think the ambiance of that restaurant, and we kind of alluded to this right before this, is fun. Like that's fun to go sit and you get to see the ride go by. And I don't want to touch it because I don't want to ruin that. Like I love restaurants where you can feel like you're part of the ride and it's darker in there. And I don't know. It's a really cool restaurant. So I would just leave it.
Okay. I'm going to say Beer Garden is my keep. Leave it as is. I love it as a buffet. I like how they schedule it to watch the show. The show is also fantastic. So I'm going to go with that's my keep. Don't touch it. All right. Which one are you refurbing? What little changes or tweaks are you making to one of these?
Beer Garden. I don't like the buffet. Bring the table service back. I like that. They did that for a little bit after COVID.
The family style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, okay. I can get on board.
I have a hard time. Also, we're picky eaters, right? But I was like, I feel like we get up and to find what we want in there, it's like you have to dig around how it's set up. I don't like how that's set up for a buffet.
The good thing about a buffet, though, is I can get a whole plate of pretzel bread and nobody's judging me.
But if it's family style, I don't get up. Someone just brings me the food.
But you have to ask for the pretzel bread like 7 times because they bring you like 2 pieces. Then you're like, I need more. And then they bring you 2 more. And like, no, I need more. And they bring you 2 more. And like, no, like more. And then, you give up.
I wish they would just serve like those big pretzels.
Oh.
Like they do on the outside. Like just have them hanging at the table. That's what you need.
Oh my gosh, you're right. There's the refurbishment. You just did it.
Yeah, I did.
All right, I'm going to refurbish San Angel Inn because I want to update the menu. Not touching the structure of it, not touching the ambience. We're still next to the ride. All of that stuff is fantastic. Like Blue Bayou type of thing, right?
Yes.
But I just want simple Mexican food sometimes. Like, we don't need to be fancy. We don't need mango salsa for lots of reasons. And it's so dark. Maybe have the tables have a little bit more light because they're like, I'm allergic to mango. For those that don't know, one of the salsas has mango in it. They'll bring 3 salsas on this little triangular thing and they'll point at which one it is in the pitch black. And they're like, the one in the blue cup is the mango one. And then they walk away and I'm like, they're all black. Like I can't tell that. And so then I just don't eat and I'm just nervous. Just give me Mexican food that wants to be Mexican food.
They should have probably just not even brought that salsa to the table then.
Correct. They shouldn't have. But it is ran by a third party, not by Disney. So
Right. That's true.
that's the difference. Disney wouldn't have brought it, but I think it's the Patina Group. They would definitely bring it. So,
Yeah.
all right. Which one? Wait, what are we on? We're on replace. How are you replacing the Rose and Crown? We're both replacing the Rose and Crown. First question, have
Okay.
you eaten at the Rose and Crown?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm
That's
replacing
fine.
it. I haven't eaten there because I don't really like the menu.
No.
It's very British, which I know that's the theming, but like British food is not that good. So can we do
No.
some British food? Like get your fish and chips and then offer some regular food. I don't know. We saw some interesting things when we went to London. Like it's legit. There's some weird
Yeah.
English
Mushy
dishes.
peas.
Yeah.
What is a mushy pea?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
right.
But we also found good food when we were in London that was not English based, and we could just move
Mm-hmm.
to that. So
Right.
I would just fix the menu. I think like that it's on the water. It's got a lot of things going for it, but I'm not saying get rid of the English food, but let's I don't know Americanize the menu a
So,
little bit.
so my replace is just make it a counter service.
They could with just
Do
the fish and chips.
go all in on the fish and chips. Burgers are big at pubs over there. There's no reason you can't serve like big juicy burgers, British
Yeah,
style, bangers and mash too. Like let's you can go all in on a counter service because the counter service is like a little fish and chip stand with nowhere to sit inside. Let's just go all in. Let's just fish and chip it all up.
you know why they won't is because the fireworks.
They
They
want
have
to be
the
able to
fireworks
sell that.
package. Hmm.
Well, they can figure out a way to sell counter service. So they already do a package for Smokehouse, the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, right? With Candlelight Processional. They
Yeah,
can figure it out. They can sell counter service at an upcharge to sit and watch your fireworks. Or at dinner time, you close off that area because it's only one stretch that can see the water. They have
right.
it pretty
It's
walled
limited.
off, right? Just do a dessert party every night for crying out loud. Or a tea service, firework tea.
I like
People
the
would do
dessert
that.
better, but they could
I
throw
do
some tea
too.
in there.
But they would, I mean, tea comes with all kinds of dessert. That's really what it
Yeah.
is, right? It's
It could
it's a
definitely be an
dessert party.
English
English
based
dessert tea party
tea.
and
Yes.
charge $200. And there you go. I look at all the money we've made the Walt Disney Company tonight. Jeez.
I know. And there's kid friendly tea. So when we were in London, we did
Mm-hmm.
like a kid friendly tea and they had like cotton candy tea and like chocolate tea.
Yeah.
And there's a way to make that very kid friendly
And you
if
know
you
what?
want
You
the
could
kids there.
probably do a tea service. Actually, you could probably turn it into a tea service restaurant all day, actually. Forget my
You
counter service
totally
idea.
could. And then
Just
just
do
shut.
tea service and walk a princess in there.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Nailed
it.
it.
That's our time, folks. So if you want to book a trip to go to Disney World, reach out to our friends at Touring and Cruises. They'll be happy to help you with a no obligation free quote. All the discounts going on. It's still discounted for this year, right, Lauren?
Yes, I'm still getting people in for November, December with discounted rooms. But yeah, they just released discounts all the way through like I think July. So it's a good time to book if you're looking for like a spring break trip or anytime really up until then. There's discounts going on.
There you go. And a great way to get there is with our friends at the Lincoln Airport if you're in the Nebraska area. Direct flights from Lincoln to MCO. No stop, no hassle on Breeze Airways. So we're going to get on to the after show. Make sure you check out our social media at Rope Drop Radio on all the things, including TikTok and TikTok, not Tip Top. Oh my gosh, I sound like one of the TV shows where they say clip clock and different things. And make sure you check out our website, ropedroppod.com. And we're on YouTube. So all the places to find us, and you can see our somewhat smiley faces.
Yes, we're getting there. So please come look at YouTube if you like the video and subscribe. We would
like
appreciate it.
like the video, leave a comment, say hi. We'll say hi back. Maybe. I don't know.
I do
We'll
say
our
hi.
best.
You're
Good.
nowhere to be
Lauren-
found, but I will
Lauren
say hi.
says hi. There
Yes.
you go. Go check us out. We're on all the things. And so we're going to get on to our after show. So for Lauren, I'm Doug. This has been another Rope Drop Radio.